a defensive standpoint, holding a team to 27% from the field, 25% from threes. Keeping them off the foul line, out rebounding them. That's when we play that way defensively, we can compete with anybody in this league. The last 3 games that we've lost, we haven't done it on the defensive end. But the second half, we did a tremendous job. And then when our offense is clicking and we're attacking and we get into the foul line, and Marcus and Jay and Dean are playing the way they're capable of playing, we're a pretty good team. And being able to outscore Richmond by 22 in the second half, testament to how well I guess.
You hold maybe the most offensively efficient team in the league, 27% in the second half, like we just said. What was the biggest key? Was it zone?
We changed it up. We played some zone because we knew, everybody knows how good Richmond's man offense is and all the back cuts and dribble handoffs and stuff. And we had some problems in the first half guarding it, but we mixed it up in the second half. I thought our guys did a really good job in the zone, keeping the ball in front of them, rebounding the ball. And like I said, they got very good players. But when you can hold, Jones the 4 for 12 and Allen 4 for 12, Jones 4 for 14 and Allen 4 for 12, that's hard to do. But yeah, the zone was a positive today.
Deon, could you talk about guarding Allen? I mean, it looked like you were working pretty hard out there.
Yeah, he's a really good player. I was watching film on him, just trying to take him out of his game a little bit, front the post, trying to play a good defense on him because he's a good player.
How about, what was your focus on trying to deny him the ball because he didn't, get a huge amount of shots?
Oh, I knew that he was one of the best offensive players, and I was just trying to take touches away as many as possible.
Mark, what is it like knowing that you can depend on Marcus as much as you do? It seems like at some point, just the last few games he's been great. Today he was great.
Yeah, as I said, when you have a good backcourt with Marcus and Jay, it gives you a chance in every game. And the better they play, the better chance we have of winning. And when Marcus shoots a high percentage, like he did today, get to the foul line when he's attacking, good things happen.
Do you think your team feeds off him a little bit, both the resourcefulness, the grittiness, the personality?
Yeah, when Marcus is making baskets, I think the team becomes more confident when he's playing well. When your better players are playing well, it gives everybody else, those role guys, much more confidence. And like I said, when our backcourt is playing the way they played today, 12 assists and 5 turnovers, we're that much better.
At halftime, they're up 39-33. They're shooting 50%, and their 2 top scorers only had 7 points.
Yeah. Kid 4.
Were you?
Really well.
I mean, it looked like you were in trouble.
Yeah, we did a decent job, I thought, on those guys. Like I said, 4 played extremely well in the first half. He had 13. Probably was his career high at halftime. But I thought our guys, did a good job of the second half of understanding what we're trying to do. And you need to stop the knowns in this league. And those guys, Jones and Allen are the knowns. And we did that in both halves, and we did a better job on 4. We only had 2 points in the second half. But like I said, I thought our zone was effective, and the guys really, they competed. And when they compete, and they play hard, and they execute, we got very good players.
Can you put this win a little bit in perspective? I mean, this league is just crazy.
Mm-hmm. It's a great league. It's a great league.
What does it mean?
It means a lot. We've lost 5 out of 6 to Richmond. Richmond is one of the the elite teams in our league. And then coming off of a 3-game losing streak, this was a big game. I've told the team it's not a do or die game, but it's if we want to go where we want to go and we want to compete, for one of the top 4 spots in the conference, you got to win your home games. And we knew Richmond was coming off a great victory against GW.
Right.
Playing with a lot of confidence. And we were coming off 3 losses, and we knew they were, looking at the schedule, you knew those 3 losses, those 3 games we were going to play were going to be difficult. Dayton, at Duquesne, at VCU. So it's not like we didn't anticipate, losing those 3 games. You want to win every game, but it's not, you lose those games, and still you understand we played decently in those games from an offensive standpoint. We had chances in those games to win. So it gives you hope. But a game like today, this was in essence a must-win for us.
Do you buy any notion that there are certain games that can be a jumping-off point? Like when you play as well as you did today, and the players know what it took to win.
Yeah.
To repeat the.
Yeah, no question. You learn how to win by winning. You keep on putting yourself in that position, and the more you win, the more confident you get. And beating a team like Richmond can only help us with our confidence. And I think one of the reasons why we got off to a good start, we had a great win against Davidson, and that gives you confidence going on the road to play George Mason and to play UMass, and hopefully, not that we're going to go to St. Joe's and win, but it's better to come off a win against Richmond than a loss.
You started the second half in man. You came out in the second half in man. I didn't notice you go back to zone for till the 15, 30, or 40 mark.
Probably.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, we would change. We go makes and misses. So on misses we're in man and makes we're in zone. So it's if you're not paying attention.
Yeah.
Mark, was there anything strategically different with the defense that you got today?
No, we played some zone in the first half. We played more zone in the second half. And part of us playing more zone in the second half, we were scoring. And so when you score, you can set up your defense. When you're not scoring, now you're getting back, and they got numbers and they're attacking you. When you score, you can set up your defense. And we did we shot 62%. We shot we missed 9 shots in the second half. So in essence, that's 9 times we played man to man, other than the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half.
Marcus, it seemed like as you guys were starting to run away from them in the second half, that you almost took their will away. Almost deflated them in that way. Did it feel like that for you guys? That it got to the point where you just kind of punched them in the face a little bit and they stayed down?
Yeah, we didn't want to let up on pressure. All the things we were doing on the defensive end was helping us on the offensive end. So we just didn't want to let up. Just continue pounding them. We knew eventually that the 3 games that they had in that span would catch up to them. We had a whole week to prepare for them. So, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Marcus, Trey Davis is a good defender. I mean, in the first half, he made it hard for you to get the ball in really good positions. Just kind of how did you attack him and what went right in the second half?
Yeah, he's a good defender, but I felt like I wasn't aggressive enough in the first. I just let the game come to me, and played off the rest of the guys. And I feel like our ball movement was a lot better, which helps us on the attacking end of the offense. They just put me in positions to score. So.
Yeah, what did you think of the physicality down low? Because it seemed like there was just a lot of physical play down there. How were you able to overcome it and still put up great numbers?
It was physical, but I knew it was some of their players like Allen is really physical. I'm just trying to match their intensity, just try to post as much as possible. Take some of the touches away.
Coach, in the second half, you used the lineup with Dion and Denzel. Why did you decide to go with this smaller lineup in the second half?
We've done that all season. I thought Jordan Tyson did a really good job for us, bring some physicality. But when the game's on the line, you'd rather go with your veteran guys. And we played zone, which helped us in the post. So when you go small, we played a lot more zone, and that helped us. But we're a much better offensive team when we go small. And Denzel and Dion, played bigger than 6'6", 6'7". And we didn't get hurt on the backboards. As a coach, you got to look at it. Is it a disadvantage for us to go small if we get hurt, defensively or on the backboard, or is it a positive or more of a positive when we go on offense? And we're shooting 62%. We out-rebound them, so going small was beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you had a season high blocks, 9.
Yeah.
Jordan, best he had done before was 2. He had 4 in the first 6 minutes, where it looked like you really needed something like that to keep him from pulling away. Yeah,
one of the things that we were missing without Jordan when he was hurt was physicality inside. Dan may think he's Hulk Hogan, but he isn't. So we need more of Jordan's 250 pounds. He brings that physicality that we need, and it's not his numbers aren't great, but just being there and being able to body up guys that helps, and that's he was a big reason why I thought, from a defensive standpoint, we were better tonight.
What did you think of?
Keeps that one possession going with about 5 minutes to go. Still a single-digit game with that offensive rebound.
Yeah.
How significant?
Those little plays, it's like plays within the game that are really, really important, and that's one of them. Idris Taki has made plays all season, and his numbers aren't great, but he makes the right play at the right time. Those little, tips, and he had a tip tonight. We tipped it out. Those plays don't show up on the stat sheet, but those are crucial plays and something that the coaching staff and the players appreciate. And that play that you're talking about is a big play. You look at the end of the game, we won by 16, but there's plays that are crucial, that happen at crucial points, and that was one of them.
Marcus, you ended up scoring 3 on that play.
Exactly right.
And what's it? Do you feel like you owe your teammate that bucket after he makes that play?
Yeah.
Point to the passer.
Good.